Emissaries have been a part of Sea of Thieves for years now, offering players the opportunity to earn extra gold and reputation with nearly every trading company in the Sea of Thieves. I say nearly every because there's just one, only one, that doesn't. That's right, it's our friends at the Hunter's Call. Except, what if that wasn't the case? What if there's been a Hunter's Call emissary hidden in plain sight? If not, how did I manage to increase the reputation of a single fish? But unfortunately, this is not a story that can be told through the eyes of Jon Bardcore, for I have already completed every single fishing combination and maxed out my Hunter's Call. But where we say so long to Jon Bardcore, we say welcome back to Jake Lardcore. Playing on a second account that I sometimes use for shenanigans like Pirate Legend speedruns and other fun events for our streams that are live every Saturday here on YouTube, we were going to put a hypothesis to the test. First, we needed to turn in a fish. It didn't matter what kind, so a quick reel and we nabbed ourselves a denizen of the sea on our line. Note that the game will tell you that sovereigns can now take in fish, but Hunter's Call sea posts pay more. This will be important later on. We go to turn in our Orchid Pondy over to the Sovereign representative, and let's check here. Okay, 225 gold received because I turned in during Gold Rush, and now for reputation, a little less than 1/4 of a circle. Keep that in mind. Now the next step. We were going to have to delete our current version of Jake Lardcore and revive him in order to reset the levels once again. And once our pirate was reset, it was time to set sail as part of an emissary, specifically a guild emissary. You see, unlike other emissaries, guild emissaries boosts everyone's gold, but I was curious if it would boost reputation, specifically the reputation of a company that didn't have an emissary already. And if you didn't know this already, fishing is the way to raise guild emissary ranks, especially with multi-crew ships. Every fish you catch is an extra bit of rank tacked onto your flag. On top of that, cooking the fish you're catching also adds onto the flag, which makes getting a grade 5 guild emissary a breeze compared to putting yourself in greater risk on the seas. Another turn into the Sovereign, but this time with our emissary maxed, and take a look. You'll get more gold through turning in at Sovereigns with a grade 5 emissary than you would at a sea post. And how about that? There's even a reputation boost on top of that. Now we've had confirmation that the guild emissary did play a factor. Now the question was, how much? Here's where I enlisted the help of other members of the Banana Split Squad, Dunno and Purple. Together, we fished up 100 of the same type of fish, all charcoal pondies without a guild emissary in order to establish a baseline of expectations. So each fish was 75 gold, and then it looks like a little over 6.5 levels of Hunter's Call reputation. Back to the reset for Jake Lardcore, and this time we added a third crewmate, Mean Bean, to join in on the shenanigans. Once again, we worked to catch 100 charcoal pondies, but this time with our guild emissary flag raised. Within 1 hour, we had maxed out our guild emissary, right around the funny number FYI, and made our way back to the Sovereign for the turn-in. Time to see what the payoff was going to be. Every fish sold for 122 gold, again, more than what would have been received at a sea post. And on top of that, with the exact same number and type of fish, we managed to raise our reputation nearly an extra 3 levels compared to without the emissary. I want to give a quick shout out to the guildmates of the Banana Split Squad and thank them for their service because we did it. A confirmation that there is in fact a Hunter's Call emissary and it's hidden within the guild emissary system for anyone to use. I hope I've made Merrick proud. And fisherfolk, use those emissaries. Until next time, this is Jon Bardcore signing off, saying so long and take care.